Hello everyone, this is Boricua Binks and welcome back to Let's Play Ace Attorney Investigations 2 Prosecutor's Path, where we last episode began the third case of the game, which is a flashback case. And this is called the Inherited Turnabout, and we're getting to play from the perspective of Miles Edgeworth's father, Gregory Edgeworth. And we get to see what happened in his last case before he was unfortunately murdered by a certain douchey prosecutor. So let's continue on. Alright, December 24th, 6:30 p.m. Contest venue, Master's Room. There's a very familiar person right there from the first Investigations game. Wow, this whole thing is made of chocolate. I can't believe I'm actually seeing Master Jeff's desserts up close. Well, this is not the scene of a murder. I admit I too would have delighted in this occasion. Now that you've reminded me it's a murder scene, I'm getting shivers down my spine. Perhaps it's because this room is cold to begin with. Now that you mention it, this room really is cold. Achoo! Oh, got that attention? Oh yeah, the cool music time. He's so cool. Love him. He looks so young here. Handsome man. And his jacket's not full of holes. Cool.
Never expected the defense attorney to show up so early. Pleased to meet you. I'm Jeff Masters' defense attorney, Gregory Edgeworth. This is my assistant, Raymond.
How do you do?
Detective Tyrell Bad. Homicide.
Mr. Bad, the detective in charge of this case. Man of few words. Oh, I forgot you do that. Why do you do this? Why do you bother taking notes if you're gonna eat them, Ray? It's just the weirdest habit that he's got. Okay, I think we listed last time. Let's see. Catherine Hall was 16. Jeff's assistant and housekeeper. Huge fan of Pierre Hoquet's works. I think we already looked at these. 39, 38. Tyrell Bad. He's 42 here. Eagle-eyed homicide detective in charge of this case. The strong, silent type. I wish we knew how old... they might have said it, and I just don't remember. How old is Edgeworth here? Gregory. 42. They could be close in age. Tastes kind of bitter. Dude, that's not healthy.
You ate the paper.
He's so shocked. He's like, why?
He likes to digest his memos in his stomach as well as in his mind. It's a strange habit. It's...
See? I knew he was gonna say that. Oh my god. I'm psychic.
It's just a strange habit of his. Please don't be too concerned. It would probably be too much to ask him not to be concerned at all. More importantly, Detective Bad, will you give us permission to participate in the investigation? Permission denied.
Why? Mr. Edgeworth is Master Jeff's defense attorney. I hate when they do that in these games, but I guess it is what it is.
Defense attorneys plant false evidence to try and get their not guilty verdict. I don't want their kind to disturb the crime scene.
Mr. Edgeworth would never use false evidence to defend his client.
You can't trust that, coming from a defense attorney. Do the police still suspect Mr. Master, even after the investigation? If we didn't, we wouldn't have arrested him. I believe that Mr. Master is innocent. That's why I've come to investigate. Believing in his innocence, without investigating a crime scene? How naive. That's why I would like your permission to investigate. By investigating the crime scene, I want to ascertain if my thinking was naive or not.
God, he's so freaking handsome and manly. I mean, they're both manly, right? Like, Detective Bad is like the badass tough guy manly, but Gregory has this, like, this charming confidence and, like, suaveness that I really like. Like, he's someone who seems very dependable and very strong-willed mentally, you know? Such a good character. What a shame.
So you don't intend to leave until you've investigated the crime scene?
Yes. He's like, dang, I came across someone strong-willed enough to stand up to me.
Fine then. It will give you permission to investigate the crime scene. Thank you.
Lollipop.
But I'll be accompanying you. I can't trust you defense attorneys after all. If you understand that, you can begin your investigation.
That's a lollipop?
I'm a little surprised myself. Alright, let's begin the investigation. Raymond, be sure to take notes on the case.
Leave it to me, Mr. Edgeworth. I won't eat them. Probably. Liar. He probably will.
Just begin already.
Alright. So, Bad is our partner. That's really cool. Let's talk to him.
What?
Okay. Notice anything? Well, we might as well.
Your way of investigating is too soft. An investigation is like a popsicle. Walk around the crime scene and investigate. Talk with the people involved. If you do that, little by little, you'll lick it down to its core.
Okay. You have an oral fixation, don't you?
And the truth will be written on the end of the popsicle stick.
You know, you could have just said like a lollipop more than a popsicle, but okay.
I pray that it doesn't say the truth was lost for all eternity.
Okay. Nothing else to say, then... Oops. Didn't mean to click on you again. Sorry. My bad. My bad, Bad. You're just riding away. Okay. Let's look here first. It's so cute to see them walking. So he is shorter than Bad. Bad walks with his hands in his pockets at all times.
It appears to be a display of sailing equipment. There's also the possibility that one of these is the murder weapon. No, it looks like these pieces were all made out of chocolate. You can't beat someone to death with these. Ch! Misleading. At any rate, they all have such good workmanship that they look just like the real thing. It really speaks about the level of skill Mr. Master has in his craft.
Yeah. Hey, Ray, what's up? This is an actual crime scene. I'm so excited.
This isn't a game, Raymond. please be more serious. Yes, sir. I'm taking a memo right now. Oh, what exactly are you writing?
I'm copying down this dessert recipe over here.
Raymond, please be more serious.
Yes, sir. What dessert recipe? I don't see nothing. Okay.
Master used these gloves while making his desserts. They hid his fingerprints. Certainly, it's possible that they were used for that purpose. But wouldn't you agree that finding cooking gloves in the kitchen is perfectly natural? Doubt everything. That's my job.
Yeah. Big stick in the mud. Now that looks familiar.
Elegant tableware and cookware are placed on the counter. Looks like the same tea set Miss Hall was using earlier.
Was Master Jeff drinking this black tea?
On this tea set, only Jeff Master's fingerprints were found. Were his fingerprints found on any of the other cookware? The cookware was washed. Nobody's fingerprints remained. Or he might have been cooking with gloves on. It seems the only thing here with his fingerprints is the tea set.
Okay, that's good to know. So he took off his gloves then. Is this the tea set again? Okay. It's the same. Come on. If we talk to you, I think that's gonna start something. So before I look in the middle...
What are you investigating? Sir, I'm checking the temperature of the stream. What have you learned? Sir, the stream has warm water. The stream is connected to the fountain in the patio and runs through every room. It's an unusual construction for a room. The minds of the rich will never understand.
I guess not. Okay. What about you?
What about over here? Is there nothing suspicious in the cupboard? No, sir! So there was something? Oh, no. Only things like cooking burners and tableware were placed there. I see. Defense attorney, was there nothing that you noticed?
No.
So you did notice something.
Double negatives. Stop confusing everybody, bad.
Oh no, I didn't notice anything. Everyone's always giving replies that are difficult to understand. I think it's your way of asking that's bad.
But he didn't tell him that.
It appears to be a display of sailing equipment. There's also the possibility
That one of these is the murder. Oh, it's the same. Okay. Okay. Is it gonna be the same here? Yep. Okay. Huh. Alright then, before we talk to that guy, we're gonna look in here. That looks cool. It's a shame it was ruined.
So, this was where the body was discovered. Yeah. The body has been removed. But otherwise, the crime scene has remained untouched.
Okay.
The voyage of the good ship Red Rum is written here. It sailed the 7 seas, and in the end finally found a huge treasure. Modeled after the glory of an ancient adventurer. It's written here.
So he failed 6 times. What an unlucky captain.
No matter how many times he went on a fool's errand, in the end he reached the truth. It's just like a detective's spirit. the detectives even exist during the ancient times?
Who knows, man? Who knows? Okay.
It seems that the stand supporting the ship has been broken.
Okay, the stand that supported the ship was broken and caused the ship to tip over.
The ship tipped over and broke the treasure chest, didn't it? Ah, maybe. Could the victim have been crushed by the ship and killed? If that were the case, this would have been an accidental death.
You two aren't serious about that, right?
Well, we were only discussing one of the possibilities.
I was being pretty serious, though.
To build such a large ship out of chocolate is magnificent.
As expected of Master Jeff, I want to try eating it. Although I have no idea where to start eating it from.
Anywhere should be fine. But if you start eating a crime scene, I'll make you leave.
Don't glare at me! Can't you tell it was a joke?
I'd like Raymond to be just a little bit calmer.
Yeah, he's young. He'll learn. Oh, something shiny.
It seems that the body was discovered inside this chocolate treasure chest.
The person who discovered it was Miss Hall.
Monsieur Master? Are you in here?
She heard the sound of something breaking inside this room and came in.
What was the sound that came from Mr. Master's room? Well, obviously when the ship fell, right? That's what the logic is going to lead to.
I would like a little more information about this. What's this? Something has been dropped inside the treasure chest. This is... It seems to be some kind of seal, with a design and initials carved into it.
It looks like a signet crest. Was it the victims?
I don't know if it was the victims, but we should take it for now.
Ah, H. And it looks like a backwards P. Interesting. Found near the body at the crime scene. Does this design hold any special meaning?
Detective Bard, I would like you to tell me about the state of the victim.
If you mean a photo of the body, here, look at it, all you like.
Okay.
It seems the victim was beaten to death with a blunt object.
Ah, the typical way of murder in these games. It's like the most popular method, right? Just hitting someone.
Has the murder weapon been found?
You should try asking the prosecutor in charge later.
It seems he doesn't intend to tell me frankly. So, may I borrow this photograph?
Sure, it's not a photo that was taken by the police. Miss Hall took a photo of the body with an instant camera when she discovered it.
An instant camera? Is that like a disposable camera?
An instant camera is a camera that can develop its film right after taking a picture.
Such a convenient camera exists? Wow. How old is this? You know how these games are. It's really hard to... Like, we don't know what year it's supposed to be, right? But... it's just weird.
Anyway, let's go over the state of the crime scene a bit. This photo, upon closer examination, contradicts the state of the crime scene. I'll have to deduce the contradiction to resolve this matter.
Okay. I think at this point, we could do a little logic. breaking sound and the broken stand. Makes sense. And... whoosh! Hey! He has the same power as his son, called Logic. Oh, I'm so proud of you, Miles. You learned logic just like your daddy.
Due to the broken stand, the ship lost its balance. It would seem Miss Hall entered the room upon hearing the ship collapse.
Yeah, when Miss Hall entered the room, the ship had already fallen over.
At any rate, I wonder why the stand broke.
That's the question.
Maybe there was something wrong with the ship's balance in the first place.
Is that really true?
I don't think we can right now. Beaten to death with a blunt object. We'll come back to that. I'm not 100% sure. Just pushing him around. Whee! Having fun, Bad? Huh? You having fun? Huh? Aw. You're not gonna let me push you around anymore? No. Alright, let's talk to this guy.
Excuse me, but you are?
So many men to voice. It's so difficult. I need your help, buddy. I need you. You know who you are. Help me. Ooh, cool music. Interesting design. Red and yellow. Is this a McDonald's chef?
My apologies, I was meditating. What did you ask, sir, detective? Actually, I'm a defense attorney. My name is Gregory Edgeworth.
I'm his assistant, Raymond.
Pardon my late introduction. My name is Dane Gustavia. I am one of the pastry chefs participating in this contest.
What kind of desserts do you make, Mr. Gustavia? Oh, what the? Oh, that's pretty cool. Hey, damn.
My specialty is making desserts out of candy.
Oh, what a cute seahorse.
It was meant to be a dragon dancing in the sky.
This is a dragon? Well, I guess technically. 'Cause they did that in Fruits Basket. That because the Chinese calendar has a dragon, but a dragon is not something that technically exists in nature as an animal, they made the dragon character be a seahorse, which was pretty cool. So yeah, kind of in the same line, family line.
I think it would fit better in the ocean than in the sky. I know all too well that design is my weak point. I plan to study design and undergo training in Zhengfa once things settle down here. I probably shouldn't touch the subject of design any further. Mr. Gustavia, if you aren't related to the investigation, why are you in this room? The detective wanted to know more about the desserts in this room, so he asked me to come.
Don't ask me what accent I'm giving him. I have no idea. I'm just trying something. I had to differentiate him from the others somehow.
Since he's one of the contestants, he might know something.
Whoa, we got a lot to talk to you about, don't we? Maybe we should leave that for the next episode then? Kinda short. Well, let's see how long I'll just do it.
Mr. Gustavia, those instruments you use are quite unusual.
Hey, is that a chicken? A hen?
These instruments are called candy pumps, and they pump air into the candy.
They kind of look like swords. They're so cool.
Indeed. Ever since I began using them, no day has gone by where I didn't receive a burn or wound. That's why I wear red clothes, so that not a single stain will ever show on me. Making desserts is serious business. I am always training. Does he injure himself because he hasn't trained enough? Can you tell me about the great dessert contest that was held here?
From the looks of this room, it seems the desserts weren't just for eating.
The exhibition Sir Master held was a contest in the art of dessert.
The art of dessert?
Desserts that are true works of art made solely out of edible materials. The works of art in this room are all made from desserts.
He sounds kind of German, doesn't he? Dang nabbit. I don't know. Whatever. Now that you mention it, the whole room is filled with the smell of chocolate.
Sir Master exhibits great talent in both flavor and design. If you are not able to surpass Sir Master in flavor and design, you will not be able to win.
Beating the world's greatest pastry chef is pretty hard, isn't it?
In other words, if I can surpass Sir Master, I shall become the world's greatest pastry chef. That was the prize of this contest.
The prize is the title of the world's greatest.
In addition to that, there is also Sir Master's treasured Angel's Recipe. If you want to learn more about the contest, just look at this piece of paper. These were the rules that were given to the participants of the contest.
Okay, I want to look at that before we continue. Just wanted to see. Oh, we are able to examine. Hold on.
This is a rather splendid design.
You think so? Seems a little eccentric to me. I'm not even sure how you'd pour tea out of it. Yeah.
Rather than the practicality of the design, focus on its artistic merits.
Mr. Edgeworth's art sense is too high for me to understand. Okay. Aha! There's an engraving on the bottom. It says PH.
It's the initials of the creator, Pierre Hoquet. Miss Hall and Mr. Master seem to be big fans of this sculptor's works.
Initials, huh? If it were mine, it'd be RS.
Why don't you try carving your initials on your own belongings?
Okay. Interesting. I thought it was important that I do that. Proof of my profession. Polishing it every day has become my routine. Aww. Aww. And we haven't really... Victim's body is found in a treasure chest made of chocolate in Jeff Master's room. The cause of death... okay. Hard blow. Oh. Okay. Let's look at this. Prizes. Title of World's Greatest Pastry Chef and Angel's Recipe. Rules. Contestants' rooms will be judged starting from the left. Afterwards, all parties will meet in Jeff's room. Any decorations not made from desserts are prohibited. Entering another contestant's room before the judging is done is prohibited. Okay, simple rules. Also, let's look at the profile now that we have him. Dane Gustavia, 36 years old, a contestant in the Great Dessert Contest. Specialty is candy. And actually, like, gusta, first of all, in Spanish, gusta is like to like something. But then I see gusta, and in Latin, like the root, it's almost like having to do with with eating, basically. with your sense of taste and your digestive system, kind of. A lot of those terms in like the medical field, a lot of them you start with like a G or like a GU or something. So it's very similar. So that's pretty cool. I'm not sure about Dane though. Dane. And I don't know like what nationality he's supposed to be, but you know, with these kind of things, considering it's Japanifornia, I guess it doesn't really matter. He kind of feels a little Latino, but not really, you know? Could be Asian, could be Latino, it's hard to tell. Alright, let's talk about the case.
Sorry, but I do not know much about the incident. I only learned about the incident after the judging had finished. How was the contest judging carried out? Let's see. So Master started judging at 3 p.m. Starting from my room, the judging proceeded in a clockwise direction.
Okay. Master's room, then Gustavia, then Delicia, and then Dover. So Dover was last. Fountain patio.
I used the room to the right of Sir Master's room, which is the room we're in now. Next, the room of a female pastry chef named Delicia was judged. A female pastry chef? What kind of person is she? She is a frightening woman who would do anything to achieve her goal.
Oh, really?
I heard she used lots of cream to make a fantasy-themed dessert. And lastly, Sir Dover's room was judged. His works were frozen statues made from sherbet. Hall discovered the body in the middle of Gustavia's judging. She panicked, and because she immediately notified the police, Master continued judging without knowledge that the body had been discovered. As a result, Master judged Dover's room in Dover's absence. Huh. It seems we have plenty of room to suspect Master. I'm not giving information. It's probably too early to object. By the way, Detective Bad, what were you talking to Mr. Gustavia about earlier? I was asking him about the chocolate frame hanging on that wall. I thought something was missing. I thought if I asked someone who knew a lot about desserts, I could get an answer.
Well, clearly there's some fingerprints there. And there's a big hole there as well on the bottom left. So, yeah, some stuff is missing, alright.
Although, thanks to your arrival, I still haven't gotten my answer yet. Well then, since you've been waiting for so long, we can ask him about it right now.
Or we can ask him about it in the next episode. I think we'll stop it right here. So, thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this. And until next time, have a nice day. Bye.